Novamerica.
Hi, Hayley. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. Great to have you. Here's your questions. COVID may have affected live venue performances, but it has been good for musicians in other ways. Has it been good for you?
Well, when the COVID outbreak happened in Australia, I was going through a really difficult time in my career at that point. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, which way I was going, and I was faced with some real challenges. But having that time to stop, because when we went into lockdown, all the live shows were cancelled, everything stopped, and it gave me the opportunity to really think about what is it that I wanted to do, and that was when I thought, well, I'm going to really have to make the best out of what was a really difficult situation. And so I decided to set up a studio called Music Studio 60. And that's a teaching studio, and it also fosters young and emerging creative artists. And I just went from there. I just thought, how can I give a sense of hope in our community in a really difficult time? And that's how I chose to look at it. And so I set up a studio, and I actually started recording more music and writing more music. So I guess I found other ways to reach my audience.
Do you know your fans or audience? Have you ever had time chatting with them on social media? Have you had any online live sessions with them? And was it ever successful?
Yes, I during the lockdown, actually, I did a Facebook Live concert and sang some original songs as well. And we had a time where we could interact with the audience, and it was just really good getting those comments from the audience and being able to talk with them through Facebook, so that they could still feel connected during the lockdown period.
Do you invite other people to collaborate with you on some songs, or do you offer to collaborate with others?
Yes, I do. I currently work with a production team from K-Rasta Studio. I have two producers there that I work with. They collaborate with me on the production side of my music. Really great to work with. Really love working with them. They just bring so much to the table. They bring so much to the music. And I just love that when we get together, we collaborate, we share ideas. It's just a really, really wonderful experience.
Hayley, have you ever given your recordings to another producer or an engineer, or even to another DJ to mix? So you've got a different sound in your mix. And has it ever done anything for you?
I have recorded with other producers in the past, but I'm really enjoying working with K-Rasta Studio at the moment. I mean, I'm sure that in the future that there'll be lots and lots of different people that I work with, but I'm just really enjoying working with K-Rasta at the moment.
Who's your best inspiration? Who are you really passionate about? Who drives you with your music?
Lewis Capaldi. I really, really love the music of Lewis Capaldi, particularly that song, Someone You Loved. I really just love the writing style. I love the lyrics of that song. And so even though I write in a slightly different style to Lewis Capaldi, I just love that music. And I really connect with it.
Thank you so much for your time, Hayley. I really appreciate it. And wow, sounds like you've really been busy through COVID, and it's done nothing but add another dimension to your musical career. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you. That was Hayley.
You're listening to Angela.
You stay on New Is the Planet Connection.
The moonlight's just a memory. Winter closes in, the seasons never change. In this ice cave of reality, wandering in your mind. Confusion rises in you, appearance with no clue, the shadow of a mystery. You take your place in time, but you are left behind in this ice cave of reality, wandering in your mind. Someday soon breaking free, someday soon no more, someday soon running with an open heart. The distant moonlight glistening and the sound of your name shall echo for eternity. But is anybody listening? Do they recognize your face in this ice cave of reality? Wandering in your mind. Someday soon breaking free, someday soon no more, someday soon running with an open heart. So let me take your hand, wipe the tears from your eyes, let the moonlight be your destiny, and take your place in time. You're not left behind in this ice cave of reality, wandering in your mind. You sit here in the darkness, listening to the rain.
Você ouviu New Wasted Planet Connection com Angela Evans, diretamente da Austrália, em conexão direta com a Novaamerica Network. De volta próximo domingo, 10 da noite, horário de Brasília.
Sometimes I feel so alone. Sometimes I just wish that I could fly home. 'Cause love is so far away. The end's drawing near. Your voice echoes in my mind, saying, where have you been? Where have you been? You say, do not be afraid. But I know I just can't seem to get my head on straight. Love voice echoes in my mind, saying, where have you been? Where have you been? You state your case so clearly. This life has come between us. My only hope is to believe that somehow you're still here. 'Cause I'm here on a stormy day. The end's drawing near, and I'm here when you're happy or sad. 'Cause I know where you've been, that's okay. 'Cause I'm always here.
You stay on New With the Planet Connection.
I never thought that I would ever walk this line, be the one to close my eyes. Should I have been the one to read the signs that led to our demise? I was taken by surprise by what you had implied, and I was blinded by naivety. Am I the one to change and leave the past behind and learn from my mistakes, from this insanity that went on and on and on, on and on, on and on. I was the one who said that you were wrong and that you were to blame. I can start again and I won't treat me the same way. I was taken by surprise by what you had implied, and I was blinded by naivety. But I'm the one to change and leave the past behind and learn from my mistakes, from this insanity that went on and on, on and on, on and on, on and on. 'Cause I'm climbing to a higher ground, to a place where you can't pull me down. Now my world has changed. That's the way I'm moving on. 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 Ooh, that's the way I'm moving on. Ah, ooh, that's the way I'm moving on.
You're listening to Angela, New Acid Planet.